Hello everyone and welcome to a new reading. Today we are going to do an update reading for Seulgi, and this is in celebration for, I guess, Red Velvet's comeback. I wanted to do a reading for her solo stuff, but I was still not um ready to come back. So here I am now. Anyway, I wanted to do an update reading for Seulgi because I wanted to brag and use the Teddy Tarot that I got for my birthday from a younger sister, which she's a Seulgi fan, so I guess it seems very appropriate. It seems very on point. Anyway, what was the thing? My older sister, she had just sent us in the group chat. She was like, "Look at your birthdays, look for them," because apparently there's like this thing where depending on your birthday is like how much fortune or luck you have for the next year. I'm in place 59th, guys. Woohoo! But Seulgi was in place 322, so good luck to Seulgi. With hard work, her dreams will come true. Which, I mean, that seems to be like Seulgi's like default way of thinking, though. She's a very hardworking person. Anyway, putting all of that to the side, in this update reading is basically her individual reading, but shortened by a lot, just to see how things are doing how things are going for her. So let's just jump into it and see how Seulgi is currently doing. The first bear has popped out. Seven of Cups reversed. The Nine of Cups upright. The Empress and the Three of Pentacles. So right now, Seulgi feels very good. So with the Three of Cups reversed, maybe she feels like her options are limited. Maybe she feels like things are all over the place, or she may feel like there's only one direction that she wants to go for, or one option that she's leaning more toward than others. So it may seem like a bad thing that the Seven of Cups here is reversed, because you'll think, oh, there's not a lot of options for her, that's bad. But in this case, I think it's actually very good, because it feels like she has already just decided on one thing that she wants to do, one path that she wants to go forward, and that path is something that brings her a lot of happiness, because we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups talks about a dream come true, that has been fulfilled. This is a bear usually that is very satisfied, is very happy, very content, someone that is emotionally very fulfilled, someone that feels like they have accomplished what they wanted and they're very satisfied, they're very happy, and is like the card that is leaning towards the Ten of Cups, which talks about a happily ever after, right? So in this case, I do feel that Seulgi is currently in a position where she feels pretty good about her life. She feels empowered, because we have the Empress right here, which the Empress is Venus energy, so she feels very fertile. Now, I'm not saying that she's gonna have babies. I'm just saying that she feels very lucky. She feels very abundant. She feels like any project that she puts her mind into is going to bring fruits. That's the type of fertility I'm talking about here. So yeah, with this Venus energy, we're also talking about Taurus and Libra energy, so that shows that there's this sense of balance and beauty in her life, and there's also this sense of stability and hard work that comes into it as well. So Seulgi is in that energy where she feels very confident, she feels beautiful, she feels great about her life, she feels that things are working out in her favor. So there's a lot of good things in her current energy as well. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So with all these cups and pentacles, it shows a lot of feminine energy. So I do feel that Seulgi may be embracing her feminine energy a lot, and by that kind of shows that she's just allowing things to flow into her life. So she's working hard on her, oh sorry, I just kind of pushed it. So she's working very hard on making her dreams come true, but not by necessarily taking action towards making them happen, but just allowing things to come her way. So she just kind of is manifesting in a very relaxed type of way, in the sense of she's saying, this is what I want, this is what I desire, and things are just coming towards her. She's putting the effort within her, and it is mirroring or projecting into her real life by just naturally being attracted to her. So that's the type of happiness and the type of abundance and the type, I guess, the way that her dreams are coming true right now. And this Three of Pentacles makes me think that there's a lot of collaborations on the way. And I don't necessarily mean music collaboration, like don't get your hopes up. What I mean is that right now she's working with a lot of people. It could be behind the scenes or he can be on the spotlight. So yeah, collaborations maybe is a thing. Oh, I just heard that some of you were probably thinking of the subunit with Irene. I don't know about that. We'll see later. But yeah, with this Three of Pentacles, it shows that Seulgi feels very good about her skills. She feels like she is surrounded by people that are very valuable and very worth it to work with. And she feels like there's a lot of potential and a lot of projects that she wants to take on and just do things. I do feel that there is a lot of other people she is currently on the talks of working with, and it's a dream come true for her, because there is a lot of creativity going on here that will bring her a lot of happiness to actually put into her work. So I don't think Seulgi was able to put all of her creative potential in her solo, but I do feel that that was a beginning for her to start working with people, start thinking of those things when you finally take the first step and now you know what it is that you want, but you also know what it is that you lack, and because of that you already know how to fix problems because you already know what the problems are by experiencing it itself, by just having that experience. I feel that Seulgi is in that stage where she just finally did it. She took the risk. She finally got it over with and done. And now she knows, okay, this is what I want. This is not what I want. So now she's able to, she has actual physical experience or evidence in a way to be able to find the right people for her and work with the right people to get the results that she wants. Like, she's a step closer to making her creative vision become a reality. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. So that's currently where she's at right now. But I do feel a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness coming through. I mean, I feel very energized just thinking of the energy that Seulgi has right now with the cards that appeared. So good for Seulgi. I do feel that maybe just being in the comeback with Red Velvet is something that brings her a lot of happiness as well. And that's why there could be a lot of like good, positive cards on the table right now. But let's see. What is going on with Seulgi's career? Now that was pretty fast. So we have alchemy. Yes, I am not surprised. Okay, I am surprised this card came up because I wasn't thinking about it, but the fact that it came up makes total sense with Seulgi. So with this alchemy card, it shows the ability to make it is very similar to the magician in tarot. So there's this sense of Seulgi having the ability to just create whatever she wants and do whatever she wants in her career. I'm not saying that she has like total creative freedom in making decisions and stuff. Like, don't expect Seulgi to all of a sudden get better promotions for Red Velvet or something, right? But in her career, she feels like she feels invincible. She feels like she has more freedom, she has more space to do what she wants and what she desires, and that gives her a lot of positivity, brings her a lot of how should I put it? I guess encouragement of sorts. Like, she feels, since she got a taste of what freedom is in such a way that now she kind of wants more of it, and that fuel, that desire, that drive, that inspiration and motivation is pushing her forward to continue creating things and continue pushing into making those desires a reality. So I do feel that there's this huge energy abundance coming for Seulgi in her career, and with that she's using all of that malleable energy and creating it and transforming it into something that she will use, or something that she will like, or something she will like to display to others. Yeah, we have the full reverse, so this is very new energy. I do feel that with the alchemy is like things are slowly building up in her career, but with the full reverse, I do feel that it is still kind of scary to just jump forward and take action for Seulgi. There's still a lot of things that she finds it kind of difficult to just jump into doing. She does think a lot about things, but the energy is in her favor. I do feel that there is a lot of, I don't want to call it immature because that has like a negative connotation, but what I mean here is, I guess, unripe. Like, there's like a lot of, like, the seed hasn't even been planted. That's how new this energy feels in her career. But yeah, all of this is kind of saying that she hasn't started on anything new. She hasn't started on this new journey with the full reverse. And I don't think she's necessarily afraid, and that's why she hasn't taken that, leap of faith. I think this is more along the lines of she hasn't gone forward with this new energy and hasn't really done anything with it because it's so new that it still needs a little bit more time to find its shape in order to actually become a seed. Let's just say that this is just energy and this is a seed that she can't plant just yet because it's still in that process of becoming something physical that can be actually worked on, if that makes sense. So I guess with the alchemy, we can say that there's a lot of ideas and thoughts kind of looming in the air, but they haven't been grounded enough. No, they haven't been grounded enough, or seeing how my throat kind of just clamped up, they haven't even been talked about in such a way that it's not even, doesn't seem that plausible, I guess we could put it that way. It's not set in stone either. So I do feel I've been looking towards like this dog that it's not right next to this bear, and that makes me think of like there's a companion, a very loyal companion that will help Seulgi along her journey, and I think that person or that idea, it could be a something or a someone hasn't entered her life yet, and I think that person will be very beneficial for her career and her journey. I just don't really know how involved this person will be or how much of a key piece this individual is in her life. And yeah, but that's something. I do feel that she might be working with someone that will kind of encourage her to see things differently, or she will work with an idea or a thing. Like there, I do. How should I put it? It makes me think of how the magician has like a wand or something, right? And like wands, I don't know where I heard this or why I'm thinking about this, but it's kind of like an object that will, in a way, channel the true energy essence of Seulgi into a more physical way. And that's why I think I'm thinking of a wand, right? Something that is able to concentrate her energy into something more, not legit, but more physical, more real. I don't really know how to explain that energy. I hope I made myself clear. I hope you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, let's go on to Seulgi's love life. Oh crap. That's a lot of energy. Oh, okay, so we have fortitude? Dude? Anyway, core, preservation, and listen. So it seems like in Seulgi's love life, things are, I wouldn't necessarily say tough. I just think that it seems to be, I don't even know where to put these cards. It seems, I don't think it's all over the place either. And yeah, those words came to me, but I don't think that's necessarily it. I do feel that's, and then we have potential on the bottom. So it seems like there is a potential for Seulgi's love life to blossom. Something about listening to her intuition. I don't know why passage of time just kind of came into my mind. Like, what is going on here? Preservation, core. So these two cards made me think that she has to take care of herself. In her love life, she should be her focus. Listen very carefully to her intuition before she makes a decision. I don't know if there's like someone in her love life that she's like going for, or someone that's courting her and kind of be like, hey, I'm an option, pick me. I don't know, but I'm getting like a warning and not at the same time. I guess the warning is like kind of she should focus on herself, not necessarily in the she should be single for a bit longer, like she's not ready for a relationship, but more as in she should definitely pay attention to what she wants and desires in her life and make that very present and very real in her love life in case there's a romantic option out there, so that person is aware of what she wants and doesn't, how should I put it? If Seulgi is very aware of what she wants in her life and expresses that very clearly to whoever is coming forward into her love life and wants to enter her life, by being very honest and very straightforward, she's going to be able to quickly discern who is right for her and who is not right for her, because either those people will align with her or they will not. That's kind of like the main thing that I'm seeing here. But yeah, here it feels like a person's coming through. So I do feel that with Seulgi, someone could be coming through that I'm thinking that it could be someone that this could be some sort of soulmate, and in this case I do mean it romantic. I'm not saying that she had anything romantic with this person before or in a past life or anything like that. I'm just saying that this is someone that feels like home, someone that feels very familiar to her, and I do feel that this is someone that will invoke very strong feelings within her. I don't necessarily think this person will trigger anything negative within Seulgi, but I do feel that this person might trigger the flight response in Seulgi. I'll say that though. With a preservation, I do feel that this person could come in and just present themselves, and Seulgi will feel such a strong emotion that she may want to kind of like recoil or kind of go back into her bubble. Because I do feel that the energy is a lot stronger than what this person presents themselves as. But yeah, I do feel that someone might come forward that is very wise, very mature. I don't know if that's the appearance they have on the outside, but energy wise, it's someone that has a lot of knowledge. I do feel that this is someone that is very connected to earth, specifically to animals. So this could be over the top, like maybe I'm reading too much into this, and she might find someone that can't speak to animals or be very compassionate to animals. Seeing this here, I do feel that this could be a representation of someone coming into her life, and this is more like the energy that she will probably be in her love life. She's definitely taking care of herself, a lot of self-love, self-care. She's paying attention to her heart and her environment and her destiny. Like, she's paying attention to her intuition and her gut feeling. She is paying attention to it. Yeah, she's working on her inner child as well with this like baby right here. I do feel that she's been doing a lot of shadow work and kind of having this phoenix moments of like closing cycles and then going through new ones. So destroying old versions of herself and then putting herself back together to create a new version of herself. It seems like that's the focus right now. But yeah, with this fortitude, I do feel someone's coming in that is bringing a lot of good luck to her. Finally, some sort of healing is coming through. Like someone that's worth it. Let me just put it that way. I do feel that this is a soulmate that could manifest in a romantic way, but I don't necessarily know if this is like the one that Seulgi may be looking for, or I don't even know if Seulgi is looking for like the one, if you want to put it that way. Let's see. So what's going on with Seulgi's love life? Tell me, Teddy Tarot, what is going on with her love life? So we have the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I have a feeling that this, and then we have the 4 of Wands reverse on the bottom. So I do feel that this could have been someone that walked away from, or someone that she walked away from previously. So how should I put it? Remember how I mentioned that this person will come forward and Seulgi will feel such a strong emotion that she will want to recoil? She could have been the one that walked away from this relationship because of all of the emotional, I guess, the emotional explosion that she felt, right? It was so overwhelming that she was kind of like, am I doing this because I really like this person? Or is it because I'm going with the flow, I'm going with the emotions of things, and it's just a wave that is a little bit too strong? So I do feel that she may have walked away from the situation or this person. But the 8 of Cups usually talks about, it talks about your cups are full, but you made a conscious decision to walk away from it and go on to a different journey and following your intuition. So I do feel that Seulgi may have found someone that she didn't feel too comfortable with because of how good everything was, I guess you could put it, when something feels too good to be true. So she decides to just walk away from the situation before she could get hurt or something, right? And then with this Knight of Pentacles, I do feel that this is a situation that is going to blossom very slowly, because we're talking about Pentacles energy, very slow energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, we're talking about Virgo energy. So this is someone that is okay doing tedious work, meaning that this is someone that doesn't mind going through the same routine over and over. So this is an individual that it's okay doing things one step at a time, slowly but surely, analyzing and calculating everything. And I'm not saying this in a cold way of an individual that is like a mastermind playing 4D chess to make this happen. No, I'm talking about a situation where both people are slowly working towards making it happen or making it worth it. So this Four of Wands reverse, I do feel that it kind of shows that there's no commitment. There is no even, there hasn't even been like a serious talk of making this relationship a thing or making it romantic anything. I do feel that this Four of Wands reverse kind of shows that there's potential for it to become something serious, something big, and something long lasting, but it's still in the early stages. So it hasn't manifested that way yet. So just because this situation leads to a potential serious relationship, it doesn't mean it will actually happen. Let me just put it that way. I can't really tell you who it is. I don't have anyone in mind. Like, I don't really have any traits that this person, like, oh, this person looks like this or they look like that. I just do feel that this person is someone that is very, very wise, very in tune to earth or the energies in earth. So this person can seem a little bit more sensitive than other people. I do feel that this person could seem a little bit broody, but that's their natural connection to earth. And so they're able to, I guess, hear or sense how things are actually going. Yeah, I do feel, I see this red heart connected to this red string, and I do feel this is someone that Seulgi could be connected to the core, but she doesn't even, like, energetically. I'm talking about this energetically. I don't know how, if you guys understand what I'm talking about here. I might be talking nonsense to you guys, and you're like, oh, okay. Anyway, let me get on to the next thing. So let's hear Seulgi's healing messages. So what's going on? Any advice or messages for Seulgi? Let's see. We have the turtle reverse with slow and steady wins the race. So with this card reverse, I do feel that the advice for Seulgi is that maybe she's rushing things, or she wants things to happen a lot faster than it's actually going to work. Wait, does that make sense? Like, things are going a bit slower than she will want to, and the turtle spirit is like, okay. I think this is kind of similar. Oh, look, on the bottom we have the dragonfly spirit reverse with truth transcends illusion. So I'm gonna put it here too as well. So I do feel that there's, again, this is, I say again because I just did a reading for someone that had a very similar message. I'm getting like the energy that the advice for Seulgi is that if it feels stagnant, if the energy feels stagnant, or things are now moving, or things feel like they're slowing down or something, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that it's because it's not gonna work. It's just how things are meant to be, if that makes sense. It definitely feels like the advice for Seulgi is that there's nothing wrong with slowing down. So if she needs some time off, it's definitely fine. She can take that time off. If it feels like she doesn't have all the pieces, or she doesn't really know what's going on in her life, that's also perfectly fine. That's part of the process. That's part of the journey. Like, she doesn't have to worry too much about it. And also with the truth transcends illusion, I do feel that there is this sense of, if she feels like she doesn't have all the answers, that's fine. She can use her intuition to kind of guide her down the right path. And also, there's nothing wrong with just pausing in her journey so she's able to get the answers that she needs. Not necessarily the answers that she's looking for, because the truth is not always what we want to hear, but it's definitely what we need to hear. So in this case, I do feel that there's this sense for Seulgi that, again, there's nothing wrong with slowing down, and eventually she'll know the truth about the situation, whatever it is that she's in. Also, there's a lot of green and blue, so I do feel that this has to do with the communication within her heart and harmony within her heart as well. And there's a little bit of orange, so it's by, I guess, communicating her truth, speaking her truth, and speaking her mind will all kind of also project what her heart truly feels, and all of that working together will give her the motivation and the drive necessary to continue with her journey. Now let's just get some tea leaves just to see any more messages that have to go through. I wasn't too sure if I should take it or not. Aha, a card just flew. We have bots with you will receive a gift. I do feel that Seulgi will definitely find the right people, maybe the right projects. I do feel that people are important for Seulgi, because it could be co-workers, someone in her love life, and also just people that will take her to the right places in the right situations and put her in the right environments for what she wants in life. Damn, that's a lot of cards. So we have Goldfish with increase in material wealth or spiritual wealth. So definitely something good is coming into Seulgi's life. Give me a second. I guess I'll take that bunch. Why not? And then we have Torch with spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Definitely, I do feel that Seulgi is going to get some sort of knowledge eventually that could be very helpful or beneficial to what she wants to do in her life. Chain with chain of events that will affect your life. So eventually a domino effect is gonna go through. Broken wishbone with wish will not be granted. So with this one, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I do feel that this is kind of saying that she will have a detour. So what I mean by that is that Seulgi may want to do something in her life and go forward in doing something. However, she will be life will put a block or something that will make her go in a different direction, and that's to guide her into what she really needs or what she really wants. So I do feel that this kind of shows like maybe Seulgi has a goal or something a wish that she wants to go forward, and she has this path that she's like, I'm gonna go through this path to get from point A to point B. But then life will be like, how about we make you go through this different path at some point, so like that you will eventually get your dream come true, but it's going to be a better, I guess, a easier way to get there. Or it could also be like this path may take a bit longer, but you'll be able to find people or situations or put you in places that will eventually help you in other areas of your life. Or it will be a path that Seulgi did not expect, but it brings her even a lot more abundance. So with this broken wishbone, I don't feel anything bad, as much as I do feel that at something that at first looks like bad or unfortunate, or it's kind of sad that this didn't come true or this project went down. It's actually just leaving room for something good to happen. I feel that's kind of what's going on here. Also, mice, discord among friends or family. I do feel also with this one being right behind wishbone, the broken wishbone, it kind of shows that if something doesn't work out, like if a project doesn't go through or a situation, like if there's a plan that's what you wanted to go forward with, and all of a sudden it just, for some reason, it just doesn't work, or like the people that were going to be there for her, all of a sudden it's like everyone's busy and the timing doesn't align for everyone to be together. It could be because life is trying to protect her from working with people that don't have the best interest for Seulgi, or are just going to hold her back or hold her down, or maybe people that will create an environment that it's toxic, or just create an environment that will just add unnecessary weight and baggage to Seulgi. So that's kind of what I'm getting at with that. I do feel that maybe on the surface something's going to happen that fans are going to be, maybe not fans, I don't know how public this has to be. This could be something internal for Seulgi. Like something's going to happen that at first glance it seems like bad. Like, oh, how unfortunate this didn't go through. How bad these plans are not going to come into fruition or something like that. But in reality, it's a blessing in disguise. That's basically what I'm trying to get at, because I do feel a lot of good things are happening for Seulgi, and she might actually even have like a spiritual upgrade of sorts, right? And by that I mean just more knowledge that helps her get more tools to go on with her life in a better way, more beneficial, easier type of way. Anyway, I'll leave that there. I hope you guys liked the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one, whenever that is, however that is. And then again, thank you so much for watching, and yeah. I don't know what else I have to say. Bye.